Hey guys, welcome to my channel Miss Recap. Today I'm going to explain 2022 drama, mystery, sci-fi movie named Significant Other. The movie begins with alien tentacles attacking a deer when Ruth and Harry stop at a shack named Bigfoot to eat. A boy nervously asks them if they had witnessed the red star falling. By the first 5 minutes, we knew that there was an alien looming in the forest. But what was its intent? The couple carried their backpacks and headed to explore the Red Ridge Trail. Ruth was anxious about the trek. The forest overwhelmed her, and the lack of connectivity made it worse. Backpacking as a couple can be tremendously good bonding exercise unless something goes wrong. On the first night camping, Ruth left the tent and felt that a deer was staring right at her. Ruth could not get over the eerie feelings. The next morning, Harry went for a walk and mentioned it on a piece of paper for Ruth to note, and she was walking around the forest. She came across a deer with his head slit from the middle. The body of the deer was covered in a black substance. Harry came from behind, shocking Ruth. He studied the deer and concluded that it must be some virus that acted on it. The next morning, Ruth went on a walk while Harry cooked their meal. She came across a flower that she had read about, and while studying it, she noticed a cave. There was a fluorescent fluid inside the cave, and Ruth decided to follow it. She came across a fluorescent puddle, and when she turned around, she screamed her heart out. When Ruth had not returned, Harry went out in search of her. He found her standing in the middle of the forest, traumatized. Even though she did not share with Harry what she had witnessed in the cave, Ruth changed as a person from then on. She became more distant and suspicious of everything around her. That night, Harry noticed that Ruth had stepped out of the tent. He looked out for her and spotted her with a knife. She explained that she had heard something and wanted to use the knife to protect herself. Harry slept that night, but Ruth stayed awake. The next morning, Ruth apologized for her behavior. They walked up to the cliff. He proposed to her, and she happily accepted. In the next second, Ruth pushed him off the cliff. His body fell on a rock, and he bled to death. Ruth ran as fast as she could until she tripped and fell to the ground. A couple, Ray and Vivian, came across her and helped her up. Just as the couple discussed how strange Ruth was, she grabbed the knife lying around. The couple was scared by her sudden action, but soon they heard a man from the forest. It was Harry, and he wanted to take Ruth back. Ruth ran away from him, and Vivian followed. Ray confronted Harry and asked him to stay away. Within a second, Harry chopped off Ray's palm. A long, needle-like sharp object extended from Harry's finger. He was not the Harry we knew from the start. He had alien power and relied on violence. After finding Ruth and Vivian, he killed Vivian, but he could not end Ruth's life. When he asked her how she figured out the truth, Ruth explained that she had seen Harry's body that day in the cave. The alien initially took the form of a deer and spied on the couple. When Harry left for a walk in the morning, it followed him and murdered him. His body was kept hidden in the cave in a cocoon. The alien borrowed Harry's identity and tried to camouflage itself. The Harry replica tried to murder Ruth once again, but it could not. The alien now experienced all the emotions that Harry once felt, and love was an emotion that it was going through for the first time. The replica stated that no other creature across the universe experienced love like humans. Unlike other biological needs, love cannot be satisfied that easily, making it a unique sensation. The alien wanted to take Ruth along with it. Earth would eventually be taken over by creatures such as itself, so the alien believed that if Ruth accompanied it to a quiet planet where they could be alone together, she could live an easier life. The replica wanted to help her because it was in love with her. Ruth managed to strike him with a knife and drag him into the ocean. A shark got hold of him, but eventually the alien was able to get out of it alive. The alien was indestructible. It could grow back no matter how badly the body was destroyed. The alien caught up with Ruth and injured her. Ruth was held inside a cocoon, the one she had seen Harry in. The replica was unable to kill her, but it could no longer trust Ruth. The alien explained how much it tried to save Ruth, but she was the one who denied his help. The replica decided to focus on human desire and fulfill Harry's desire to become one with Ruth. Lovers always desire for their souls to become one, and since it was not humanly possible, the alien used its power to allow the union of two souls. The replica started to change in its appearance. Initially, it looked like Harry, but eventually, after the union, it looked completely like Ruth. Now, it could feel both Harry's and Ruth's emotion together. It could feel Ruth's love for Harry and the pain she carried in her heart. Ruth knew that she had to use the situation to her advantage. While the alien believed that it could separate Ruth's pain from herself and help live a better life for her, Ruth stated that it was impossible. Pain is a part of human existence. Ruth reminded the replica of the past that caused her anxiety, how her mother would stay locked in the house, and how her father drank himself to death. The replica could feel the pain in its chest. It tried to get hold of Ruth's medicine, but the bottle was empty. The alien experienced the curse of being human, filled with self-doubt and self-hate. The alien struggled to keep up with all the emotions it experienced. Ruth had broken free from the cocoon, and the replica begged for her mercy. Ruth helped the replica as it had a panic attack. As the replica was lying down, Ruth got hold of its hand and smashed its head with a stone. She escaped from the forest and got into their car, and she drove back. She turned on the radio and the replica communicated its message over the radio, stating that it would get hold of Ruth. Ruth simply turned off the radio and left. As she was leaving, hundreds of red stars fell from the sky, indicating that many more aliens would come and take over Earth. The movie ends here. Thanks for watching. If you like it, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel.